Alright, so our topic is about money and politics and how it affects our policies and government. They say that you own the biggest and most wealthiest company the world has seen, but there's a law forcing you to pay some taxes. So what you do is you spend money on what they call donations on politicians that will fight to lower your taxes as those you want. Now you're making twice as much money because of what you did. But let me ask you, is this fair to the normal Joe working as hard to pay his bills and yet he still has to pay his right amount of taxes? This is called money in politics, a legal form of bribery. An example of this is last year's election cycle. The Koch brothers that make an estimate of $80 billion spent close to $900 million on the election. The goal was for state capitals to push deregulation and tax cuts. You should be infuriated that this is happening in our government. It affects our healthcare system as we Americans pay astronomical amounts on prescription drugs.
Spending money on politicians to mark up their drug prices. And we as consumers can't do anything about this. Also, why are we the only country that does not want or does not acknowledge climate change? And why is it that out of 195 countries we pulled out of the Paris Treaty? As John McCain stated way back in 2007, it's a special interest, it's a utility companies and the petroleum companies. But here's our resolution. We need to take back our politicians and pass a law forbidding corruption in our government. With examples like Brent Welder, who is running for Congress in the 21st District of Texas, he states, we must retake the country from corporate power and Wall Street money. With putting in people like Derek in our Congress, it will lead to big change in our government, and our law introduces ethical standards in our politicians. Let's say you're head of an education department, and there's a lobbyist from a huge textbook company trying to persuade you with money to put their textbook in schools. This will be considered legal in our law, but this has to start with you. With you being bold to our politicians to not take any money from corporations, no matter where you are in our political atmosphere, this affects you, so stand up against it.
I think that's it. You good?
I think that's it.